Hey everybody, what's up? It is Pete for Battle Stocks. It is about 6:40 a.m. on Monday morning, September 10th, 2018. Interesting setups in crypto right now. We haven't been doing a lot of crypto videos, mostly because of the negative news that's been out, and we are now looking at some really significant support. I mean, these are kind of the do or die levels where in the equity trading world we would call this the FU move. So in other words, there's one big institutional flush down that shakes out all of the weak hands, and you ultimately get to the point where you just puke it up, and that is typically the bottom. So as you can see here in Bitcoin especially, we are very close to that level. Now, what was interesting is this move as well as this move. We called both of these moves short covering rallies, which is, if in case you don't know, a short covering rally is basically when people who are selling something short need to get out of their position and other people who want to get involved need to buy. So you have two different groups of people that need to buy or want to buy. The shorts need to buy to get out, and new longs on this particular type of trade here where you see a higher low, which actually did not see here, which is what kept the move going lower. Short covering rallies are fast and furious, but they're just that. They are not necessarily the beginning of a new bullish trend or bullish order flow, as we like to call it. And you can see we came all the way back down. Same thing over here, faster. Now, the thing that's very interesting is this short covering rally in Bitcoin did not hold as long as this one did. This one was pretty vicious. A lot of bulls thought this one was actually the new move to the upside. But if you understand price action, if you understand how to read the tape, you would have known that that was not new buying, not in anything sustained way anyway. So what we have now is, if you've ever wanted to get involved in crypto, whether it's a long-term move or a short-term move, this is going to be the area to do it, right around this 6,000 level, because these are the levels that you can see we hit once, twice, three times, and now we're coming back in even for a fourth time. A lot of people thought the 7,000 was the level we had to stay above, but this is really the long-term level, and long-term is obviously relative since the explosion last year. So what's going on now? Essentially, we're having a hard time again staying bullish. You can see here, even just breaking it down into the individual candlesticks. And what I want to cover here, I want to make it clear, this is what's known as reading the tape. You're doing a lot more than just saying it's in a downtrend, it's coming up to support. You're actually reading into what's happening. So if we look over the last 5 days, 6 days of Bitcoin specifically here, we'll use this as kind of the proxy. Obviously, a lot of momentum to the downside and changing, closing below the open, which is very, very bearish. So you got well offered, massive momentum, inside candle, well offered again, and well offered means lower lows, lower highs. We actually shift over and go well bid, but then on this individual candlestick, you actually close near the low again. Now, well bid, you would want to see where it actually bounces and holds the bid, but it doesn't in this case. So we end up getting an inside candle after that, and both of these candles trading near the lows. So 6,200, 6,000, these are the levels that you should be looking at right now for a longer term move. But obviously in the game, we are looking for short-term volatility, whether it's 10 minutes or 2 hours, it doesn't make a difference. So the point that I want to make here in Bitcoin, as well as some of the other ones, we are expecting more of this volatility. So don't forget that you can play these crypto games after hours. So during the day and after hours, you can basically trade these 24 hours a day. But here's my point. Right now, crypto, right now, Bitcoin, forget what you think about it long-term and blockchain and all that stuff. Getting involved and increasing your bankroll, actually relatively easy in Bitcoin right now because of the volatility. I mean, you could have made your entire week of coins in one day here. So if we jump over to some of the other ones, you can see that Ethereum is still heading down. And again, reading the tape, consolidation between 275 and 300. What do you expect out of that? You don't guess. You let it tell you what it's going to do. And we exploded down, and you could have traded it short for the next 3 days again. And then Litecoin, kind of a little bit of a mess, but you can see that if you were on top of the cryptos, you ultimately would have ended up having a pretty good week last week on the sell side. So what are we expecting now? Again, Bitcoin looking at that 6,000, 6,200 level, and Litecoin actually consolidating again for 3 days. So again, that's what's reading the tape. You're getting consolidation, which usually leads to these kind of candlesticks. So Keep an eye out on Bitcoin. Definitely pick some Bitcoin games if your bankroll is looking a little bit lean. You are going to get volatility. Let it tip its hand and then hop on board.